le voir quoi, blood? Who killing them in the UK? Everybody gonna say UK.
Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Kay and over here we do beauty related videos, and if that sounds like your cup of tea, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you do end up liking this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate when I get those from you. I love the engagement, I love everything, and I'm just happy to have you guys here watching. But as you can see by the title, today we are going to be talking about the new Huda Beauty Baby Bake. Can you see how adorable this is? So I have the original Huda Beauty baking powder and I have it in the shade Banana Bread, which is this, and I picked up the mini, which is the Baby Bake, in the shade Blondie because I wanted to test out not only the mini but also the comparison between the two shades, because I've been so curious. I've been scouring the internet to see if there's any difference, and I haven't really been able to see people test out and do like a versus. So I'm here to show you guys. If anybody feels like me and they just want to know, I'm here to give you the tea. So this is £24 I believe, and this is £17. So to be honest, this is worth it for your money, especially because it has 20 grams and this has 6 grams. But if you like to have mini travel size makeup, which I do, this is not the only mini powder I have. I also have the LUVME mini powder in the shade Honey, and I have the not honey, yeah, oh yeah, they're both honey, and I have the Fenty Beauty powder in the shade Honey as well. So I like collecting mini powders. One, it helps you test out different shades without having to go the whole hog and get the big one, and also it's good to travel with because I like to keep me a little powder in my bag for when my nose is getting oily, my chin's getting oily, and my forehead's getting oily, because I am a combination skin babe. I get like oily in my T-zone, but I have pretty, I want to say dry skin. I have normal skin everywhere else, but like with the new skincare routine I'm doing, like my skin is a little bit dry at the moment, but as you can see, these powders are just like melting in easily, no problems asked. I also recently picked up the Chanel powder in the shade 40, so let me know if you guys want to see a review of this or like a comparison with my Huda, because Huda is my favorite powder. Like that's my girl, that's my go-to. There's no powder that compares to Huda. After my little, you know, love affair with Huda, I can do that video for you if you so desire. So stay tuned if you want to see a comparison between the two, and also a mini review / first impressions of the Baby Bake. So I've left my concealer on for like maybe 2-3 minutes. I used the Pat McGrath concealer in the shade M21, and yeah, I'm just gonna blend that out now and then set it. I really want to set it with a beauty blender because that's what I use anyway, or a beauty sponge, because that's what I use anyway. But because we're gonna be trying out the puff, I'm gonna use puff for both sides. I'm in love with this concealer. I'm just gonna go over the edges with my foundation brush. And now for the setting. I'm excited. So I'm gonna go in first with the banana bread on this side. I'm just gonna use my Revolution puff. I've never really used the puff before, so I don't know how it's gonna go, but it's the first time for everything. Got like this much product on the puff. Okay, I'm feeling the puff. The puff is actually looking really good. Can you guys see why I love this powder? Like, it's just so smooth, so blurred, like it's good. And now we're gonna go into the Baby Bake. It's so tiny, it's adorable. So this is what it looks like compared to the big size. It is, so this is 20 grams and this is 6 grams, so it really is tiny, but then that makes it perfect for like your little handbags or whatever. So how you open it is you lift one side up, you twist it, and then it comes off. And this, I've not opened it yet, so moment of truth. My only question is how much product is even gonna come out, because of the puff is gonna be like right in there. Isn't like it's just gonna be like these dots of product on the puff. I imagine it's going to be kind of annoying to get the product out. But let's see. Yeah, just as I suspected. But we'll try it out and see how it works. I am not feeling this application at all. At all, no. It looks like it's just taking product off. Oh no. Yeah, I'm not feeling this application at all, so I'm just gonna go into it with my sponge and get product out that way because I don't want it to mess up my makeup. Not gonna lie, I'm liking the color. Like, it's not super pale, but it is yellow, and it's not too yellow to the point where I'm looking like I have jaundice or something. It looks really good. The only problem now is the packaging. Like, how am I gonna get the product out in a way that's like not messy and also functional? Oh, okay, I hate this. Oh, okay, doing this gets some product out, as you can see. So because of how I initially tried to use the puff, it is patchy a little bit. I don't know if you can tell, but I can see like little patches of where the puff has taken off like the liquid concealer because of the puff was not saturated in powder. It has taken off some of the liquids, which is really annoying. Funnily enough, I wasn't anticipating these type of problems. I mean, I felt like there would be a little bit of space for the product to gather so that the puff would be saturated enough. But regardless, the powder is beautiful. I love the shade. I am really a big fan of banana bread, but I am loving Blondie too because it's giving me yellow but not yellow, which I'm a fan of. So like shades like Kunafa and Sasha Buttercup and Fenty Honey are too yellow for me to the point where they look stark yellow on my face. Like when I go out, it look like I have literally put yellow on my face, which I have, but it's obvious. Whereas when you're on a darker skin tone or you're a bit more red, it kind of just neutralizes. But on my skin tone, because I already have a yellow undertone, it just looks stark yellow. And that's one of the reasons why I wasn't sure about Blondie. And one of my faves had told me that they use, one of my faves had said that they use banana bread, so that's why I went for banana bread. And as you can see, banana bread is gorgeous, it's very neutral, whereas this is a bit more warm. So it just depends on how you're feeling on the day because they both work beautifully on my skin tone. And as for the packaging of this product, it's a no from me, dog. Like, I'm just gonna have to, which does kind of get messy and waste a bit of product, but it's better than using the puff because it's just not working. So I'm gonna finish off my face and come back and give you my final thoughts. So after everything is all said and done, this is what it looks like. I feel like they look almost identical. You can barely tell which is which means that's good. You have like 3 options for girls that have my skin tone. You can wear actually 4 options because there's the pound cake, which is like completely transparent, translucent. You have banana bread, which is on the lighter side, very neutral, not too much yellow in there. You have what's this called again? You have Blondie, which is like a light yellow, not too yellow, and you have Kunafa for like, you know, if you're really into yellow tones. But yeah, I like both banana bread and Blondie. I almost like Blondie more, which is shocking because banana bread is my ride or die. I like both, to be honest. Like, I like both of them. I would say equally. Yeah, I'll say equally. I like the fact that banana bread is very neutral. It's not too yellow, and neither is Blondie, but it does have more of a warmer tone. So it just depends on the vibe you're going for that day. But yeah, so something to be said for Huda powders in general. They are smooth, they are beautiful, they give you that poreless finish. Like, I love it. It can be a little bit on the heavy side if you're not used to heavier makeup, but it doesn't feel heavy to me. But as I said, I'm used to heavier makeup, so me so full beat, honey, so it's okay for me. But if you're like not into heavy makeup, you might find it a little bit heavy. But yeah, I love it. I love both of them. As for the mini, it is nice to have it in your handbag, but it's just not practical to me. Maybe once I get the puff a little bit more saturated, it will be easier to use. But my first impression is that I don't like using the puff. I don't like using the puff at all. It is very cute. The whole packaging is adorable. It's easy to travel with, but the puff was a no-go for me. But now that I've gotten it a little bit more saturated, I feel like if I try to use it now, I will like it a bit more. But feel free to ask me questions in the future. This is just my first impression, and I'll let you know how it goes. But I really do love the tone of it. Like, it's really cute. Not doing too much. Neither is you know, neither is banana bread, but you know what I mean. You can go with either, to be very honest. You can go with either. So those are my thoughts. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and let me know any questions you have in the comment section. I love to converse with you guys. I say it all the time. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, and I'd love to see you in the next one.